All right, what's going on, y'all? We are back again for another one. So today, I just wanted to talk about the patch that was dropped, along with the new characters. And I do have some gameplay for y'all, so don't you worry, it's coming. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about some of the things here. So I don't really care too much about like the offline play, so like episode battle, custom battle. That's fine. But the big one that I wanted to talk about is how we now have quick match. So you don't enter a room, you don't, just sit there with well, I don't know why it closed, but you don't just sit there with someone in the room not readying up. It's really a quick match. So you just queue up and you fight someone. Now, me personally, when I was playing quick match, it's even sweatier than ranked. So I mean, if this is what y'all wanted, more power to you. I really didn't mind, but we got a quick match now. Rank match, they have a wait time that has been added for people who quit. So the issue with this is PlayStation. I don't know if this has been happening for other people, but PlayStation, my app has been closing a lot more than I would like. So I lose like 500 points, and on top of that, I get a delay. So that's like kind of weird. But I mean, at this point, there's no way for them to tell that I didn't close my app. They would just be able to see he disconnected from the game, so give him the penalty and take his point. So I guess that's not really too big of an issue. I mean, it's only happened like a handful of times, like maybe 4 or 5 times, but I'm always on the game, so maybe it's something I'm noticing because I play a lot. Let's move on. So now in battle setup, you can see the controls explanation when selecting a character, which is cool. I mean, they'll show you exactly what their abilities are and how to use them and stuff, so that's fine. The training option, guarding after attacks. I really like this one because this is how I practice my super counters and my vanish wars. So this one's a good one. Now, now we're gonna get into the meat of the update here. So these battle system adjustments, charge attacks, smash attack, or rush chain. You will no longer recoil while charging when receiving a rush attack or rush key blast from an opponent in sparking mode. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what that means. um, recoil. You no longer recoil while charging. So I guess like while you're powering up and someone's hitting you, it won't happen. But there, it would be the opponent in sparking mode. Well, somebody can explain that to me. Someone smarter than me can explain that to me. Rush attack. It is now harder to mistakenly input a smash attack during rush attacks. That's cool because sometimes your combos would drop, or it have missed timing because it was just randomly doing a smash attack while you were comboing up. So that's cool. Grand slash. Hitting an opponent that is falling from a grand slash with another grand slash will now cause them to be blown away spinning. That is a awesome change. The sweep loop, that's completely gone. So there's no longer a sweep loop in the game. So that'll actually save you a lot of health. If you can't get out of it, they're giving you devious back shots. You're cooked. Perception. Oh, well, let's not skip these. Rush key blast. You will no longer be able to perform a high speed evasion when being hit. Is that like the Sonic sway while being hit with a key blast? Whatever, bro. We're gonna keep moving. if I'm like wrong with these, y'all just let me know, bro. Smash key blast. You will now be easier to hit when firing while moving. That's good because Android players like to spam key blast while moving towards you or away from you. So that'll be much better if you're trying to like get in on them. Perception, super perception. This is amazing. A certain amount of key will now be consumed upon activation. That's awesome because now more key will cause you to think when you're using perception instead of just spamming it. After finishing the move, the time until the next action is able to be performed has been increased. Uh, let's see. I guess. I mean, once you do a super perception or a perception move, you have to wait a little bit longer. I mean, that's cool. Now this right here, I'm feeling this. This super counter, time between being able to perform an input has been increased after unsuccessfully performing the move. Now you can't just spam super counters. So the problem is now you quite literally will be getting devious back shots now. Like the back shots are diabolical now. You can't get out of them. You're just cooked. So I'm practicing my super counters to get me out of that. Everybody else that I fought so far, they haven't been able to get out of combos either. So I guess we're all just learning the game again. Speed impact. The time for being able to input again after the move finishes has been made later. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what that means. Chase change. Damage from giant characters has been reduced when chase changing into them. Is that when someone's like, oh wait, I know what that is. I think. I think that's when like you smack them away and then you're like rushing them over and over again. Whatever, we're gonna keep moving. Some of these things I'm not exactly sure what the exact mechanic is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Impact recovery. When blown back from a lift strike, holding the button down will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. Also, when blown back and spinning, holding the button down will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. So this is good, like if you're getting hit with Kefla's rush attack when she's in base form, but it's really annoying because like you can't do anything. Like you're just spinning. You're spinning backwards and falling, and they can just rush behind you and continue a combo. So that's really annoying. Skill adjustments. Overall automatic avoidance skills like Wild Sense. The opponent will no longer be able to use these skills when performing a combo and continue the combo with a rush in. That's awesome. So they can't activate these moves while they're getting back shots. That's fine. That's really actually a good change. Wild Sense attack damage has been reduced. That's something that we needed. We needed this because you get hit by a UI Goku Wild Sense and then you lose half a health bar. That was ridiculous. Kaioken skill count consumed has been reduced only for Goku Z early. Okay, so it's like 2 now or something like that. I mean, that's cool. I don't really use him because he punches too slow, but whatever. Ta-da. Now this is fire because I actually enjoy playing Gotenks, and his skill was like 3 before. So if it's been reduced, I'm thinking it's probably around 2, maybe 1. All I need is 5 seconds. Ki will be fully recovered. I don't know why they keep buffing Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but I mean, he's my favorite character. So I guess I don't really play him that often in ranked though. But this is good when I'm just, kind of playing around in quick match. And yeah, that's the end of the update here, from what I'm seeing. So yeah, W update all around. I guess we should get into the part where we talk about the characters. All right, let's talk about the characters. Now to get started, I want to talk about Beast Gohan, who's going to be on everybody's top of their list. He's absolutely busted, and I'm glad they made him busted because we needed someone to compete with the top 3. Your UIs, your Gogetas, Whis. We needed something to combat that, and honestly, Beast Gohan might be a tad bit better. Now, UI Goku does have the auto dodge in his bag, which will help with the defensive changes in the game, but Beast Gohan can absolutely eviscerate any giant in the game. And also, if you play DP, you can use him at 4 DP, and then he can work his way up all the way to 9, which is absolutely crazy. The next character, I guess in this sense, the tier list, number 1 would be Beast Gohan, like we just spoke about. Number 2, I would say probably would be Piccolo. Then, because he can go from, I think it's 5, and then he can go all the way up to 8 for his DP. And, he also has a giant form, which is really crazy. He also has like an unblockable in his giant form. He also has an unblockable ultimate in his giant form. So Piccolo's just really up there in terms of like usability. Number three, I would say, is Cell Max. Cell Max himself is just really good. He's a really good all around giant. Um, he has explosive wave just like Piccolo does when he's in his giant form. They both have insta spark, but Cell Max also has an unblockable punch, and he's got arguably the most beautiful ultimate in the game. That weird ball that he threw at Gohan or tried to throw at Gohan and it got eviscerated by his special beam cannon at the end of the movie. That is in the game and it looks amazing. It's so beautiful. I have some gameplay I'm going to show in the next video. This was just really a short one. I wanted to talk about the character to show a little bit of gameplay when I use Beast Gohan. But my next video will be, going more in depth with the characters and what I've learned and how I play them. The last thing I want to talk about here is the fact that the gammas are just very underwhelming. Like I knew they wouldn't be able to power up because they're androids, but they're just really like not good in my eye. I really don't like androids in general, but these ones they seem to be missing something. Now Gamma 2 has that awesome super attack from the movie, but other than that, he's just another android, honestly. Like he's not very good in my opinion. They don't have an insta spark, they don't have wild sense or anything like any of the meta abilities. They're just regular androids, honestly. I would argue that Super 17. I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Super 17 is better than them. But yeah, man. Let me know what you think about this update. So far, W's all around. I so far enjoy the game a lot more than I did before, but I mean I love the game regardless. So I'm hoping everybody who was out there crying and complaining, this has fixed the issues. But if not, let me know down below. I hope y'all have a good day. Bye.